So, what should you do when you start becoming profitable as a forex trader? Um, where should you put your money? What's the best move? Buying an apartment, renting on an estate apartment, um, buying crypto, uh, going to property business, going to Uber business. Um, so I just want to talk about all those stuff. And basically, this is not a financial advice or stuff. These are just based on my experience and where did I go wrong, the mistakes I've did, the stuff that I've learned throughout the years. So I just want to tell you just a story, a backup story. Years ago, before COVID knocked me out, I used to own a lot of Uber cars, probably 4 or 5, yeah, Uber cars that I had. So that is when I started become profitable. So I was just looking for another source of income. So I decided to join the Uber business and try to actually increase my revenue. So unfortunately, that didn't work out uh, as planned. So there were a lot of challenges. I don't want to get into too much deep about those challenges that I faced on the Uber business, but there was a lot of challenges that I faced, and COVID happening was just a cherry on top. So it just didn't work out, man. I didn't made a single cent on that business, and I can imagine right now, because there are so many car owners in the business. It's very, very hard to make money in that business. And knowing what happened in the taxi business, your car always get like fines if they go to, like, it's a headache, especially the crime rate as well. So I did that business as well for quite some time. I think we did the business for about 2 years. Yeah, and I decided to basically just sell all my cars, and I basically own like two, one or two. Yeah, the other one. Okay, I don't want to talk about that as well. So, what I'm trying to say, that wasn't a very, very good business idea. I tried doing that. It was a horrible business idea, and do I regret it? Um, probably. Probably I regret, because I lost a lot of money. But I think it was a learning curve for me. It was a learning curve, and I did I did have some crypto as well back then. I think when I started learning about cryptocurrency it was 10 rand, 10 rand against, yeah, it was 10 rand, because right now it's like ranging on millions. I think it's 1 million or 900,000. It's always ranging between those range. I did have some crypto as well. I bought some cryptocurrencies, but the bad idea that I did with cryptocurrencies was playing all these pyramid schemes, triple M, and a lot of investment where they telling you that you're gonna get 2% daily if you invest this amount of money. It never ended well. It never ended well with those pyramid scheme cryptocurrency as well. I wish, if I could turn the hands of time, I would have bought crypto. Probably, I think everybody has that mindset where they felt like, I wish I would have bought crypto and just kept them, and don't invest on any other things. Just kept those cryptos, because if I had like 10 cryptos, because 10,000 was nothing to me. I would have bought even, okay, on a realistic manner, like I would have bought like probably five crypto. Then I'll have 5 million rand cash flow as we speak right now. But that was also a learning curve as well. But there are so many crypto popping up right now. I've saw a lot of cryptos doing very well, but I haven't put so much time in trying to learn about those cryptos, how do they perform and all those stuff. I haven't like invested time on that. So that is another regret that I did. But I am looking to get into the crypto business. And another business, and another thing that I did with my money was okay, buying cars. I think I've spoken about that in some previous videos. Buying cars, luxury cars, not supercars, luxury cars was another learning curve. It's just a learning curve. That is not a decision that I literally regret. I think it was me growing up, me having a dream, me having a poverty trauma that one day I would love to actually own a certain car. I would love to actually have X amount of cars under my name, That was just one of the box that I ticked, but it wasn't the best idea. Wasn't a very good idea. Um, it felt nice at the beginning, but as the time continued, the decision started haunting me. The regret started uh, popping up. I started feeling like, oh, probably, but like buying one car was okay, but buying multiple cars wasn't a wise decision, So that was another learning curve for me, So moving to estate apartment, I had a video that I did. For a lot of haters, they said it was fake, what, but I've been getting the fake allegation for quite some times, Even the people that told me that I was doing fake things are my fans right now, so I really don't care. So the apartment part was, we had, I think it was 2 times we moved at Mhlanga Estates. The first one I was in a relationship. Um, we went there and we moved in, and then I had so many problems, which I want to talk about. I had so many problems. I was literally forced to actually go back home. I had so many problems. I think we stayed there about 4 to 4 months, 4 months max. Yeah, 4 month max. We stayed there. It was very nice. It's a very nice place. Chill place, but very expensive. The lifestyle there was expensive, so it needs you to become profitable every month without any question. Like you need to have probably like make like 30K a month, to actually survive. If you're making 15K, you are barely surviving because of the lifestyle, the food, the rent, like 10K a rent, and then you have your water, you have your electricity, which is not included in the rent. So I felt like I was working backwards, but I always had that dream of actually going there. So I did another video of me moving again, and then it was the same story, man. It was a huge challenge. Every month it was very hard. It was very hard. I think one mistake I did was actually moving in that apartment with just having a single source of income. So it was always gonna be hard to survive. It was always gonna be hard to survive. So this time I sat down and I became honest with myself, and I became honest with the amount of money I make. And I told myself buying a property will be the best, a very good, a very, very, very good idea. Because with the apartment, it's just a once-off fee. I just may have to make a lot of money, get an affordable apartment, and then if it's an apartment that needs to renovate like this one, it's gonna be even more cheaper. And then I have my own apartment now, and then getting a basic, not a basic car like a Polo, like a good looking car, because obviously I would love to actually have a good looking car. A good looking car like I'm just making an example, like a Golf 6. Those are classic cars. They are good looking, but they are not very hard to maintain. It's not like having an i8. Having an i8, you have to make a lot of money. Since I'm making money with just forex trading, and I'm still trying to get into the revenue of trying to build property and all those stuff, I have to get myself something that I can afford and something that won't haunt me in the long run. So without making this video a long boring video, so the advice that I can give someone who's just start making money, the best business you can adventure on you can answer on what would be, obviously, I don't know why this stick is moving like this. So obviously buying property is the best business. Buying crypto is such a controversial question, you know. There's so many questions we could ask. Is buying a crypto a best idea? Yes or no? But the crypto price grows like crazy. You know, we can't run away that the money on crypto, you'll make it faster than property. But property is a good business for me, because what happens if you bought a crypto then you died? You know what your family is gonna get? Because I know that case has happened. As much as we don't talk about it that much, but it has happened to some people. Then you have a crypto that is stacked, you know, so you are just working for nothing. So if you bought property, as much as it takes time for you to make money, you know, but building rentals at the township is the best business for me so far that I could advise you to do. If you have like a space where you stay, just start small, build 2 rooms. uh it's a boring business, it doesn't have a lot of money, but trust me, in a few years to come you're gonna thank yourself. So that's the advice I can give you. So thank you so much. If you watched this video this far, make sure you like and subscribe. Bye for now.